Sometimes packing the hospital bag throws us in a frenzy and we get confused about what to do, especially during this coronavirus time, especially during this pandemic. Do not worry, in this video I'm going to be talking about the things you need to pack either for vaginal birth or for C-section. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Olufunke Theresa, or Funke for short, and in this video I'm going to be talking about what to pack in the hospital bag. So in this video I'm going to talk about what you need to pack for your baby and for you, usually for your birth partner as well. But because of the pandemic, I've been made to understand that birth partners are not allowed to be in the hospital ward for a long time with baby and mother, so you do not really need to worry about what to pack for your birth partner. So the number one thing I'm going to tell you to pack when you're going to the hospital is face mask. Do not worry, as a birthing mother you do not need to wear face masks, so that would be totally ridiculous. I mean, how am I supposed to wear face mask when I am laboring? That doesn't even make any sense. So you do not need that as a birthing mother, but it is for your partner. Your partner does not have to use the face mask while you're in labor, as long as you both are from the same household. Although your birth partner does not need to wear face mask while you are in labor, they will need to still maintain social distancing. They have to they can't be too close to you, so they have to maintain social distancing. And if they want to be too close, then they will definitely have to wear the face mask, protecting you and the baby. You need to make sure that you read about the guidelines and the rules and the restrictions that is in the hospital that you're about to go give birth. But according to what I've read on the NHS website, birth partners can be with you during the induction of labor, during active labor, and after you've given birth and you're being moved to a new ward. And when you're being moved to the new ward, your birth partner can only visit you for 2 hours each day. And if your birth partner decide to leave the ward for any reason at all, or maybe decide to use the corridors, or decided to just step out, they have to use face mask at all times. And that is why it is needed and important for you to take your face mask with you when you're going to the hospital in your hospital bag. The next item you need in your hospital bag is nursing bra. Yes, nursing bra. I add the M&S nursing bra for myself. I mentioned in my other video where I talked about pregnancy and essentials, I talked about nursing bras, and I got it from M&S. I did measurements to make sure that everything is intact, everything is okay. There's nothing like having a very comfortable nursing bra. So you need to pack a nursing bra when you're going to the hospital, because after you give birth, your milk will come in, your breast will start getting heavy, and the last thing you need is an uncomfortable bra that has underwire underneath it. And then nursing bras are quite easy. Like I said before in my previous video, I'm going to link it. They are easy to open if you need to breastfeed the baby, because when you give birth, the hospital, they will try to get the baby to latch on you, and you wouldn't want a bra where you have to you start struggling. So get a nursing bra so that it's going to be easier for you and your baby to bond while trying to breastfeed. And that is why it is important to make sure that you pack a nursing bra when you're going to the hospital. Next thing you need to pack in your hospital bag is breast pad. So now, even if your milk is not coming in really a lot, because usually during the first 2 to 3 days your milk doesn't really come like that, but then you start feeling like you're leaking, the last thing you want happening to you is your breast leaking into your nursing bra. So the one I used was the Lacinol one. I still have a few left. Yeah, it's the Lacinol one. I'm going to link a link of it, and this is how it looks like. I'm going to bring up one of it. It is also wrapped in a little plastic bag like this, so it doesn't stick together, and then it's easier to just tear it. You tear it open. I hope you can see this. You tear it open. It is actually very absorbent. It absorbs a lot. So you wouldn't even feel much wetness on your breast area, because this absorbs a lot. It is really good. I recommend it. This is not an ad. It's just something that I used and I really like. So it's the Lacinol one. It is really good. And then it has this sticker here. You just remove it so that it can stay glued to your bra. Another item you need is maternity sanitary pads. I don't have any maternity sanitary pads to show you as an example, but I can link one for you. So after you give birth, the bleeding is usually not very heavy, but you're going to bleed after you give birth, especially vaginal birth. You're going to leak blood. You need maternity sanitary pads. They are much thicker and they absorb more and much quicker than the regular sanitary pads. I talked to some mom and they swore by using adult diaper. That adult diaper is actually really easier to wear, and it is even more comfortable than the sanitary pad. I used the sanitary pad. It is truly quite big, but it is what I used and it was fine for me. The next thing is disposable briefs or disposable mesh panties. Normally you can use your regular cotton pants, but you know, sometimes you can leak so much that it might stain your panties. So that is why it's advisable to get and then the mesh panties are very soft and are very thin. You don't feel like you're wearing too much on your body. So, and they also hold the pad in place. I got mine from Amazon. I'm gonna link it where you can check for it. Really good. Some people use disposable panties. It is really good. Make sure you add it to your hospital bag. These are the staples that you need to add to your hospital bag. Next item is maternity leggings. The maternity leggings is for after you give birth and you've worn your disposable panties with a pad. The maternity leggings is just going to, you know, hold everything together. When you wear it, you're going to be able to like move freely. And also maternity leggings are usually comfy, and that is why I would say you should add it to the things that you're going to be packing to the hospital in your hospital bag. Another important item for you to pack in your hospital bag is nipple cream. This is a must, and the one I used is the Lacinol. Again, the Lacinol nipple cream is the HPA Lacinol for sore nipples and cracked skin. Listen, this is like holy grail for me. It is important that you pack this in your hospital bag. The first time you try breastfeeding with your baby and you try to get them to latch on, you know, they are new to the world, and you know, they have this really strong sucking reflex, and your nipple has not been used to that kind of sucking before, especially if you're a first-time mom. So this really worked wonders for me. I just applied a little, and the good thing about this is you don't have to apply it and then clean it off. Even if you apply, your baby can still suckle on the breast. It works like wonders because your nipple get really sore and painful. So apply this gently on the nipple and it's gonna work. This is the one that I used that really works for me. The Lacinol nipple cream for sore nipples and cracked skin. And of course, it is safe for mom and it's safe for baby, and it's 100% natural and hypoallergenic. So don't worry, you're not using anything that you're not supposed to use for your baby and for yourself. The next item is Swaddle Blanket, and I got this ones. They're called the Aiden and Anaya Swaddle Blankets. They come in different prints and different they are really soft, really good. I got them from Amazon. I'm going to tag their name. So this is what a swaddle blanket look like. They are cotton, they are soft, and they are really good for newborns. Make sure that you swaddle them in a way that the upper part of their body is kind of free. I used this swaddle blanket when I had my baby, and you know, it kept her warm and nice and snug. You need to put them as part of the things you take to the hospital in your hospital bag. Next thing you need to put in your hospital bags are hospital notes. This is really important. You need to make sure that you remember this. I actually did put this one in the suitcase that I used to take to the hospital. I made sure that it was kept in a separate place where I can see it quickly. The hospital note is really important for you and for the baby because that's where everything's going to be recorded in. Make sure that you take your hospital notes along with you. Next thing you need to put in your hospital bag is baby wipes, baby diapers, toilet tissue wipes, and sanitizer, especially during this period, especially during this time where there's a lot of restrictions with the whole COVID thing and all that. We need to make sure that we are keeping safe. So this is the sanitizer I would recommend. It's called the Pura sanitizers. Also the Pura baby wipes. The Pura baby wipes, my daughter is a brand ambassador for this brand, but not because she's just a brand ambassador. This is a really great brand. It's called the Pura brand. Make sure you check out for them. I'm going to link their website in the description box. I'm telling you honestly, this is the cleanest wipes in the market right now. It contains 0 alcohol, 0 perfume, 0 chlorine. It is 100% biodegradable. It is 100% compostable, and it's 100% plastic free. You know, you're doing the earth a good favor and you're doing your baby a good favor using these wipes for them. It contains 99% organic water and aloe vera. So I would say make sure that you look into getting Pura wipes for your babies. This is really good. We've been using it for so long. Also diaper, I'm using the Pura diaper right now. Like I said, the Pura brand is amazing. Make sure you check them out. Pura nappy is also plastic free and contains 0 chemical nasties. In fact, these nappies absorb so much. In fact, it has a very super absorbent core that you have no worry of leakage. We use it, my daughter uses it 12 hours for the night and there's no leakage. You're able to like order them online and they bring them to your house. You don't even have to go to the grocery stores to get the nappies and wipes. all you have to do is just go on their website. They're going to deliver. In fact, they do next day delivery. They're going to deliver right in front of your doorsteps, and they even have some subscription plan where you're able to just subscribe and then they'll bring it to you monthly, and the subscription price is not even that expensive. All right, okay, so you need toilet tissue wipes. Normally the hospital has tissue when you use the toilet, and you know when you just give birth, you need to clear your system as well. You have this strong urge to use the toilet. Using the hospital toilet tissue is seriously not that great, especially if you had hemorrhoids like me. So I would say check out the Pura toilet tissue wipes, and it is flushable as well. So when you use it, you can just put it in the loo and it's going to break down like just using toilet rolls. Check them out. It is 100% plastic free, 100% compostable, 100% biodegradable. So make sure you check them out. I'm going to link everything in my description box. Now, the next item for you to take along is nursing robe. I'm going to link a picture of this one as well. Nursing robe is really good and it's really important. You can wear this while laboring because it is quite easy to wear. You know, all you have to do is just tie it at the waist, and you can wear this after you're done at the hospital, especially for C-section mamas that need to, like, you know, breastfeed because of your incision. You will find it very difficult trying to lift your top up to breastfeed. All you have to do is just, you know, open the robe and you are able to breastfeed. It is really good. I would advise you take that as well. I'm going to link the one I got from Amazon in my description box as well. Another item to take along with you is dummies. You know, because newborns, they love to suck a lot, so dummies are really great for them. And usually hospital provides some dummy. Our hospital, Royal London Hospital, provided dummy, and we took some as well because we got the mam dummies. I don't have them right now. We got the mam dummies. They come in this tiny box. I'll link a picture. They come in this really they come in a small box where you can just use that box to also sterilize it in the microwave in the hospital. I found that really convenient for a dummy. You know, you don't have to sterilize it separately. All you have to do is just add water to it, put it in the microwave, and it just sterilizes it. How amazing is that? That's really brilliant. Another item you need to bring along with you is newborn baby grows. So because I don't have a newborn anymore, my daughter rarely wears baby grows now. So but this is an example of what a baby grow is. It is so this is a baby grow. Make sure you get the new one. I would advise you get the one that is that has the zip one. They're not really common, but they are quite expensive. The zip ones are really easy. You know, when you need to change the baby, it's just easy. Just open the zip, bring out their legs, and then you change them. The snap button ones are really annoying sometimes, but they are the ones that are quite a lot in the market. But me, being me, I already packed up to like 6-7 clothes just because I was thinking anything can happen. So you might be thinking your stay in the hospital might not be more than 1 to 2 days. Well, you never know what's going to happen. You might need to stay in the hospital, whether you or the baby. So it is important you take up to 2, 3, 4, 5 to the hospital and add it into your hospital bags. The next thing I'm going to say you had into your hospital bag is scratch mittens and hats. Babies, they like to put their hands on their face a lot, and then they have this really kind of like sharp nails, and it's really good for them to not, you know, scratch themselves. So take it along to the hospital. Scratch mittens and hats, not only because they might scratch themselves, but because of cold, especially if it's during winter. So hats and scratch mittens. Also make sure you hold socks, not just scratch mittens and hats. Also make sure you hold socks as well. But another important thing you need to take to the hospital, this is not into your hospital bag but to take along with your hospital bag into the hospital, is the car seat. Most hospitals do not allow you leave the hospital without a car seat. They don't allow you to take the baby with you without a car seat from the hospital. They do not. So make sure you research and look into car seats that are really good for you to use. Before you leave your house, make sure you've arrange the car seat. If you need to arrange anything in the car seat, if you need to put anything together, make sure you've done that and the car seat is ready to go. Make sure you test the car seat with your car, even if you don't have a car, probably your friend's car or Uber. Make sure you try it with it, test it with it to make sure that it is really great when you want to leave the hospital with it. Another thing is flip-flops or slippers or backless slippers. To be honest, nobody wants to start struggling with wearing public trainers or whatever it is while in the hospital, while in the ward. Whether you had vaginal birth or C-section, it is frustrating, it's stressful. Nobody needs to go through all the stress of wearing stressful shoes. So a lot of my C-section moms friends, they told me that it was easier for them, you know, getting up and down and just have to just put their leg, even if they need to go to the toilet, wearing backless slippers. And make sure you bring socks also for yourself, not just for the baby, socks also for yourself to keep your legs warm. And also some people say bring compression socks along because, you know, you don't stop swelling even after you give birth. But the hospital hospital provided compression socks for me, so I didn't need to take along. That thing is extra long charger and your camera or your phone. Do not forget to take your phone because you need to take those precious moments, pictures of those precious moments. So make sure you take an extra long charger. I took a very long charger that I didn't even have to be moving about when I needed to use the phone while I was on the hospital bed. This is after I gave birth. Nobody uses phone while in labor except if you had epidural like me, which I enjoyed. I used my phone, so make sure you take both your phone and camera along to take pictures and videos of those beautiful and special moments. Also, make sure you take along toiletry bag. I took little makeup, just powder, lip gloss, and a small palette eyeshadow. After you give birth, you might want to take pictures, candid moment pictures with your child, and just need a little bit of tiny makeup. No need for foundation, just powders, mascara, and lip gloss, just for you to look a little bit good. So make sure you put that in a separate toiletry bags. Also, for lotion, because the hospital can be quite dry, so you bring your lotion and whatever it is you use for yourself, and soap as well, because hospital doesn't provide soap. So what I did is that I used small bottles, all those travel size bottles, and I added my lotion and my liquid soap to it, and then I also brought my sponge. Everything I put it in the toiletry bags. Make sure you bring cute outfit, not just baby girls, cute outfit. If you want to take pictures of your baby and you want them to be in cute outfit, make sure you bring that along as well in the hospital. Also, going home outfits for both you and the baby, really cute ones. Also for yourself, make sure you pack comfortable going home outfit like joggers. What I packed for myself for going home outfit was joggers and sweatshirt, because it was September and it was starting to get cold, but not too cold. So I packed joggers and sweatshirt for myself. If it is winter, I think you need to pack things that you'll be able to layer, but make sure that you're wearing joggers or maybe a long dress, something really comfortable, because you're still healing and your body is still adjusting. So the last thing you need is wearing jeans. You cannot be wearing denim, you cannot be wearing jeans. Jeans is really uncomfortable. So I would say make sure you pack comfy clothes for yourself when you're leaving the hospital. Make sure you bring along toothbrush and toothpaste, the travel size one. Make sure you bring along snacks, because you get hungry during labor or even after labor. Make sure you bring drinks for yourself. I brought Lucozade drink for myself because I needed the energy, and I also brought flask along with me. I in the flask, the hospital provided hot chocolate, so I was able to put the hot chocolate in the flask because I needed that and I didn't want to be going back and forth. Also, bottle with a straw. You need a bottle with a straw so that if you need to drink anything and you're feeling like you don't want to be lifted, especially C-section mom, you just bring out the straw and you just drink, and it doesn't spill, so it is easier for you to avoid mess. Also, lip balm. You need lip balm. You need because the hospital can get quite dry, or chapstick, so that your lips don't get dry and start cracking, especially during winter. You need to decide whether you want to braid your hair or you want to pack your hair up, so you need hair ties to get your hair out of the way. For me, I braided my hair because the last thing I needed was hair being all over the place, so I braided my hair and it was easy for me. I took a wig along with me to the hospital when I needed to take pictures with the baby. So that is that about what you should put in your hospital bag, or what you should add into your hospital bag 2021. And these are the things I remember. If there are other things I should have added that I didn't add, please do comment it in the comment section. And if this video was helpful, please do let me know so I'll know to make more content like this. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you. I really appreciate. Bye. See you guys in my next video. Mwah.